Morning everybody, how are y'all doing today? I'm doing much better than I have been the past two videos because today we're going to be once again checking out the amazing Lucas's amazing reaction to the recent announcement of Spider-Man coming to PC. Now, honestly, this news is great that Spider-Man's coming to PC because now the modding community can have a blast with it. We're going to be able to play it in a much better form than we could on the PS4 and PS5, but also so many people who have never owned a PlayStation like myself can now experience it. Like, I know I'm picking up that game day one when it drops because, see, for me, I never personally valued the game enough to go out and drop a couple $100s on a PlayStation just to get it. But if you guys have seen previous videos I made, you'll know that one of my friends has actually done that, but I personally didn't see the value in it. But now that it's come to PC, I will 100% be picking this game up day one. But looking at it from Lucas's perspective, this is a terrible thing, and honestly, this is probably the worst thing Sony has ever done, according to him. Like, he even says, I think, F PlayStation at one point in this video, and he basically has a complete salt mental breakdown over the entire announcement. And to make it even funnier, actually, you know, I'm not even going to say it, I'll just wait to show you guys. But anyway, guys, without much more of an introduction, let's get into the video.
So much, and if you want to change the world,
Let's go!
you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions. Do you really need two of those?
Wait, what are they doing? What are they showing me?
So you guys could hear the immediate change in his voice. As soon as he saw the Marvel logo, he was like, oh my god, this must be like Spider-Man 2 gameplay. That's at least what went off in his head. He obviously thought that was going to be Spider-Man 2, like another trailer or gameplay or something like that. And then he realized, wait, this is all stuff from the first game. And then it clicks in his mind. You can hear the very moment it clicked in his mind that it wasn't Spider-Man 2, and he basically knew what was coming. He knew this was going to be the announcement for Spider-Man on PC. But can we just appreciate how stupid Lucas is? Because it literally said at the bottom of the trailer, captured on PC, and he still thought this was Spider-Man 2 footage. Like, can we just appreciate that? If you don't believe me, go back, just rewind the video, and go look again. You'll see it says at the bottom of the screen, captured on PC. Just thought I would point that out, because it really just adds to the overall intelligence of Lucas.
I'm gonna go,
Wait, what are they showing me? What are they showing me?
You can't just push people around like that.
What is happening right now?
Ask for help next time.
Time to bring back the
This better not be what I think it's gonna be.
Now, obviously, it ended up being what he thought it was going to be, but I'm just going to ask this now. I'm definitely going to ask it a couple more times throughout the video, but why do you have such a problem with PC players being able to play a great game like Spider-Man? What is the problem with that? Why does it unironically upset you that PC players who don't have a PlayStation are able to play great games like Spider-Man? Is there something genuinely wrong with that? And if so, then no, there isn't. You're wrong, and you're a PlayStation fanboy.
Oh my god! Fuck you! Get the fuck out of here! Are you fucking serious?
Yes, they are serious. They're bringing the game to PC because guess what? They want to make more money from a wider audience. And I know they're sure as hell getting my $60 or however much they're going to charge for it. Which, again, why do you care, Lucas? Why is this such a big deal to you? Why do you care that people on other platforms get to play the same game as you? I don't understand. Why are you being a gatekeeping piece of garbage? Why can't you just let people play the same games that you play? Is the game made objectively worse because it is brought to PC? Is that the case? And if the answer is yes to that, then could you please provide one example of how? Guarantee you can't.
Are you fucking serious? Yo, fuck PlayStation. Fuck this nonsense. You're bringing that shit to PC? Are you fucking serious? What? Yo, what? What the fuck is this? Fuck this stream, bro. We're about to end this stream.
I mean, you guys heard it right there. He literally said F PlayStation. So you guys would think like, oh, he's probably going to be done with PlayStation now. Like, this was the last straw. They're bringing one of the greatest exclusives over to PC. Lucas is probably going to be done. Well, just wait a couple minutes, because Lucas huffs the copium so hard, I think his brain just completely resets and he pretends to have a completely opposite viewpoint on it. But imagine being so salty that one of your favorite games is going to another platform besides your own, that you're about to end the stream because you're about to go into cardiac arrest from pure rage.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You're bringing it to PC. What the fuck? Why the fuck do I have my PlayStation then?
I always love when console fanboys do this, because he basically just admitted that the PlayStation is a waste of money unless it has exclusives like Spider-Man on it. This is absolutely pathetic, dude. But also, why do you have your PlayStation? So that, you know, you can still play the same games on your PlayStation. Like, you can still play Spider-Man and enjoy it on your PlayStation, even if it's on PC as well. Like, you don't lose that game. It's not like the game is transitioning to being a PC exclusive. You can still play it on PlayStation as well.
I understand that it's been years, but that's not the fucking point. The point is that y'all said it was not coming to PC. Y'all said it wasn't coming to Xbox.
Okay, and why is it a bad thing that they're going back on that? Like, okay, yeah, oh no, they lied about it. Oh no, it was only supposed to go to PlayStation. But why is it a bad thing that they're going back on that, and now it's coming to PC as well? And also, I like how he says, oh, you guys said it's not coming to Xbox. Like, dude, it's not coming to Xbox. Would it be a bad thing if it did? Well, apparently, according to you, yes, it would. But no, it would not be a bad thing if this game came to Xbox. Is it going to? 99% chance no, but if it did, would that really be such a bad thing? Well, you're kind of acting like it is, so what am I expecting from a fanboy at this point?
What the what? Bro, I was like, hold up. I know they're not bro, get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up, everyone in the chat. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear this stupid nonsense. What the fuck was that?
Can we just appreciate that his just complaining and moaning was so bad that even people in his own chat started roasting him for it? Like, you can see on the side, there's a reason I didn't put this clip in full screen, as I was so we could watch the chat as well. You could see people are putting clown emojis and stuff as well. Like, you cannot make this up, dude. If everyone is going against you, then you're probably in the wrong. I know among PlayStation fanboy channels and just fanboys in general, like, that's typically not how it works in your guys' head. If everyone's against you, you're still obviously right. You stand alone as a pillar of knowledge. And he keeps asking, what was that? Well, last I checked, that was the trailer that says that Spider-Man is coming to PC. Cope and seethe, you idiotic PlayStation fanboy. But could we also appreciate that this man is unironically so upset about this? He's just yelling over the rest of the state of play. He's just ignoring everything that's happening on the screen. He's so mad. He's basically just gone into full angry rant mode. Can we just appreciate that real quick?
Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Bro, are you fucking serious right now? Really? Really? Cool, PlayStation, cool. Are you fucking serious? Why not just have it on, like, your own Game Pass thing if you're gonna do that?
I mean, Lucas, are you this stupid? They literally are putting it on their Game Pass style subscription, aka the new PS Plus subscription tiers. They are literally putting it on that. And with that, you can stream PlayStation games, including PlayStation exclusives like Spider-Man, to your PC. So how would that change anything? Is it because you don't want people to be able to get the native experience? Is it because you're so jealous and petty that you don't want people to play it in a higher frame rate than 30 or 60, and you don't want them to be able to play with better graphics or, you know, mods to, you know, add just fun content to the game? Are you really so petty that you only want it to be on the subscription service, so people have to play at a locked frame rate with very limited graphic settings without being able to download it and without being able to mod it to their will? Like, is this how pathetic you are, Lucas? Really? Like, okay, let's think about this for a second. You're a PlayStation fanboy, and you don't want this game to go to PC. So if you don't want this game to go to PC, then why are you advocating it for it to go to a platform that will still put it on PC either way, just in a much more limited mode? Like, I'm genuinely curious, what is so wrong with allowing other people to play a great video game that you enjoy? What is wrong with that? Are you really so pathetic that you unironically think people should have to shell out $400 or $500 for a PS5 just so they can have the privilege of playing one game that you like? Like, are you kidding me, Lucas? My God, this guy is petty.
August this year, it's coming to PC. Bruh. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, it honestly is kind of unbelievable, I'm not going to lie, because, you know, remember, I think Insomniac tweeted out back when Spider-Man was first coming out that it would never come to any platforms besides PlayStation. But again, like I said earlier, that's nothing but a good thing that it's coming to more platforms. There is nothing wrong with more people being able to play the game. Again, why is it such a bad thing? Why are you acting like it's such a terrible thing that we folk on PC get to play a game that you also get to? Like, what did we do to you?
When did Spider-Man 1 come out? When was that?
Explore a mysterious
What year
cyber
was
city
that?
in
Let me
Stray,
see when
coming to
Spider-Man-
PS5 and PS4 July
Unfucking
19th. PlayStation
You
Plus
gotta
Extra
be
members and
fucking
higher can
joking me.
download Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month.
When did it come
Up
out?
next,
it came out. Oh,
3
damn! It
games
came out
that
in
will get your heart racing.
2018. Y'all waited 4 years for it to come out to PC.
Yes, Lucas, me and probably millions of others on PC just waited for it to come to PC instead of buying a PlayStation. Because guess what? Not everyone worships a console like you. Not everyone sees the value in a console to the point where they're going to spend a couple $100s on it just to play one game one time and then probably never touch it again. Like, not everybody sees the value in that. Obviously, I said this a million times by now in all my videos, but I have a friend who saw the value in it. Good for him. I personally did not see the value in it, so I didn't go for it. But now that the game is coming to PC, I am more than happy to give Sony my money and play through the game and experience it for the first time myself. This is what I just really don't like about console fanboys, is they think that everyone should think the way that they do, where if you want to play one specific good game, you should have to spend a few $100s on a plastic box that you're probably going to use for that one game and then never touch ever again. Just imagine for a second being this out of touch with reality.
4 years for a game? Y'all waited 4 years to come out to PC instead of getting a fucking PS4 or PS5. That's wild, bruh. That's wild.
Take a look.
I mean, you guys heard him. He literally said it right there. Apparently, he thinks it is wild that not everybody values a plastic box to the point where they're going to spend a few $100s on it just to play one game. Like, this is the problem I have with console fanboys. It's, especially with Lucas, it's either agree with him or your ideas are absolutely wild and foreign to him. He cannot comprehend the fact that not everybody wants to buy the same plastic box that he owns just to play one video game instead of just waiting for it to come to another platform.
Outside.
You know what?
Did you know
That's
they
wild.
call Callisto
I
the
don't even know what to tell you, bro.
Dead.
I don't even know what to tell you, bro.
If I hadn't.
Well, I do know what to tell you, Lucas, and I've said it a couple times already, but I'll say it again. Not everybody values one video game to the point where they're going to spend a few $100s on a plastic box that they're probably going to use once for that video game and never touch again.
Fished you out of that rack.
Although, to be honest with you, that's a smart move. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's a smart-ass move. Because Spider-Man 2 is coming out,
That's your old life.
and them releasing God of War on the PC actually caused PS. Oh damn!
Is
Fuck.
entire.
And this is where he starts to do a complete 180. I think he was getting his copium machine hooked up into his wall, and he just stuck an IV straight into his arm, and now it's being slowly injected throughout his body, and now he's starting to do a 180 because he realizes what a fanboy clown he's being. But sorry, Lucas, it's too late. You can't fool anyone except for maybe a few PlayStation fanboys in your audience. You're not gonna fool anyone actually intelligent. You already had like a 3-minute rant about how much you hated this, and now all of a sudden you're gonna suddenly act like it's a good thing and it's smart for PlayStation to do. Like, dude, I don't know what type of copium you're doing, but whatever it is, hook me up.
Entirely in my hands.
It actually caused PlayStation 5 sales to actually skyrocket.
I'm calling so much cap on this statement. I'm not going to deny that there are going to be people who are going to go out and buy a PlayStation now because they want to be, you know, not have to wait as long for God of War 2 and Spider-Man 2 to come to PC, because he's about to make that argument in a second. And I understand there's going to be some people who are going to buy a PlayStation 5 for that, but to say that that God of War coming to PC caused the PlayStation 5 sales to skyrocket is idiotic, because I actually just did some Googling on the sales numbers. In, what was it, December of 2021, the PS5 had sold 17.5 million units, and in February of 2022, over a month after God of War came to PC, it was only up to, I think, around 19 million units, or maybe even less than that, maybe around 18 or something like that. So to say that this one game coming to PC caused the entire console sales to skyrocket is idiotic. Yes, there are going to be people, like I said, who are going to go buy a PlayStation now so they don't have to worry about, you know, waiting a few years to play the next game, like the sequel to the game. Obviously, I'm not trying to deny that people aren't going to do that, but what I am denying is that it made the PlayStation 5 sales numbers skyrocket. That just sounds like the copium talking, in all honesty.
Rebirth.
So that's actually a smart move on Sony, because these mofos are gonna be playing Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man 2 is gonna be coming out next year. That's smart. That's like a drug dealer. That's drug dealer smart.
But again, you see how fast the copium kicks in as soon as he starts huffing it. Like, first he's saying, oh yeah, F PlayStation, this is so stupid, how could they bring Spider-Man to PC, like, how could they do this? And now all of a sudden he's like, oh, you know, now that I think about it, you know, maybe it's not so bad. Like, no, Lucas, stop denying your fanboy instincts. Just run with it, in all honesty. Nobody likes to see a fanboy in denial, which is exactly what you are being right now. Give up this facade that you think it's a good thing. We all know you don't. We all know you think this is terrible because you're a PlayStation fanboy. But here's my theory on what happened right here. He realized he was trashing Sony, and, you know, he was saying F PlayStation, but then he realized that, you know, he wasn't being kind to his master Sony, so then he had to start thinking of excuses for why this was actually genius of them, so that way he can go back to praising them and being the fanboy he's known for being.
I just love that last part. It gives me chills every time.
Anyways, that's smart for PlayStation. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna hate. That's pretty smart for PlayStation, bro. That's pretty smart for PlayStation.
2030.
Because they did that with God of War, and the sales for PlayStation went through the roof.
Grips the globe.
These mofos are like, wait, they've been playing this on day one?
And in the arena.
I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait 4 years to play the sequel.
And the dead.
Again, huffing some more copium, just saying how, oh, it's such a smart move for PlayStation, after going through like a 3 or 4 minute rant about how this was a terrible thing and how much he hated this, and he was saying F PlayStation for doing this. But also, Lucas, don't worry, if PlayStation's track record with exclusives and how they're going into the future is any indicator, soon enough us PC players will be playing these games day one with you guys, so don't worry about that one, dude. But believe it or not, guys, we are not done yet, because I actually fast forwarded this stream to the end, and it turns out he's so not triggered by this that he spends like 2 more minutes at the end of the stream talking about it some more. So let's go ahead and get into that now.
Check the Another exclusive is going to PC by the time that. Yeah, I saw that, bro. I saw that. I saw that. They don't deserve Spider-Man, bruh. And you know the freaking PC neckbeards are all excited. Oh, look, all the PlayStation people are coping. Unbelievable.
No, not really PlayStation people, just PlayStation fanboys such as yourself. You are coping and seething so hard. I can feel the salt being emitted from my screen. Like, you guys know how Japan is making those, like, lickable screens that you can, like, taste the stuff that's on the screen or whatever? If you had one of those screens and you lick the screen right now, you wouldn't taste Peter Parker's Spider-Man suit. You would taste the salt emitting from Lucas.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Whatever. At least it'll, I guess, easier access to the models. I'm curious as far as what the mods are going to be. At least we know the mods are going to be insane. Because that's what PC is good for. That's the only thing they're good for. Are mods. Everything else, I mean, that's what the PS5 does.
Yeah, honestly, Lucas is absolutely right. The definitive gaming experience, besides having easier access to mods and models for games, it's all on PS5. If you want to experience true next-gen gaming, where you're locked to 30 or 60 FPS in most games, and if you want to wait to upgrade your hardware until Sony tells you you're allowed to upgrade your hardware, instead of just being able to upgrade and swap out parts whenever you want, and if you want to be able to, you know, not use your device for anything besides playing games and watching Netflix, you know, yeah, PlayStation is the place to be. PlayStation has it all. Definitely not PC. Good God, this man is coping so hard.
But, you know, I'm just saying, how lonely do you have to be playing Spider-Man PS4, a 2018 game, in 2022, when we're on the cusp of the sequel?
Are we really doing this, Lucas? Are you, a PlayStation fanboy, gonna call other people lonely? Are you really gonna sit here and ask other people how lonely they are to be playing a 4-year-old game in 2022 when you're sitting here coping and seething over the fact that they're gonna be able to do just that? Like, if it's such a small deal, if it really doesn't matter at all, and these people are sad for being able to, you know, play this game and wanting to play this game in 2022, then why are you getting so upset about it? Also, I could have sworn in previous videos I made on you, you have literally said that, you know, while we PC and Xbox slobs are over here playing our really old games and, you know, our trash exclusives and stuff, you guys are playing games like Spider-Man and Horizon. So, by your own admission, you are still playing that game in 2022. So, I guess you must be pretty lonely as well now, aren't you?
I'm happy for PC fans. I mean, I know some of them probably are too big to where they can't get out of the house or their basement. You know, their mom's basement to probably go to the store to get a PS4 or PS5. I absolutely understand. So, we want to be inclusive to everyone, right?
I mean, you say you want to be inclusive to everyone, but anytime a PlayStation exclusive goes to another platform, you and other fanboys have a mental breakdown, not just on YouTube, but on Twitter as well. So do you really want to be inclusive when you're constantly against exclusives going to other platforms? No, I don't think you are. I think you're just coping.
We want to be inclusive to everyone, despite their handicaps.
Well, of course you want to be inclusive to all people who have handicaps, Lucas, because you very clearly have one, just not a physical one if you catch my drift. But if you really do want to be so open to handicapped people, you should probably buy an Xbox and play on that instead, since, you know, they have the disability controller and PlayStation doesn't. But, you know, we're not going to go down that road.
But when I heard, I was like, wait, are they going to do Spider-Man 2? And then I heard, wait, no. That's what irritated me when I saw this. In-game cinematics captured on PC. I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. No, they're not. But, I mean, hey, Let them enjoy the fun. Although, to be honest with you, I'm curious about this cat game.
We just appreciate the absolute irony right there at the end. He was saying, oh yeah, I want people to experience the game. I'm happy for the people on PC because now they get to play it as well. I'm not coping whatsoever. But then says that part irritated him when he saw that it was coming to PC. He said that irritated him. Like, you cannot make this up. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Sorry for the lack of uploads recently. I actually just graduated from high school today, so now I'm officially done with that, and my schedule is going to open up a lot more besides when I have work and stuff. So get ready for much more consistent uploads, hopefully, because now I have a lot more time to gather gameplay and, you know, screen record, you know, different fanboys' reactions to things for us all to laugh at. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you all next time.